Here she is, the Hermes 24-24 size 29 centimeter. This bag is the reason that I wanted to start doing YouTube videos because I really was voyeuring this bag online, looking to see if there was any good information out there, especially like YouTube videos, so I could see the size comparison and what fits in the bag and if people have good reviews of the bag, and I was really having a hard time finding anything. So I went ahead and obviously purchased it. I put in a request with my Hermes sales associate, and I think it took about probably 2 months for him to get this in. It was during obviously COVID, and I guess the Hermes house was not making as many bags because they were constantly shut down, open, shut down, open. So I don't think 2 months was really a long time to wait, but yeah, so I eventually got this bag, and I just wanted to do a review of it because I was looking for something and I didn't find anything, and I think the review would have been really, really helpful had I been able to find it before I purchased it. So there's a couple different sizes. There's a mini, and I think that's a size 21 centimeter. This is a 29 centimeter, and then there is the size 35, which is kind of like comparable to your go-to Birkin size, the bigger Birkin. So I opted for the 29 because it does come with a strap. So I'll kind of go through everything to the best of my ability. My brain is mush right now because it's the end of my work week. But my biggest pro about this bag is that it is absolutely beautiful. It's a great size, and I can go ahead and wear it crossbody and shoulder, as well as handheld. So there's versatility, and I just think it's a beautiful bag. The aesthetics are amazing. My biggest con about this bag is the closure, and I will demonstrate that to you. The closure is absolutely a nightmare. It's not enough to make me think that I would never get another one. I'm actually kind of considering the size 35, but the closure is really, really bad. So I'm going to show you guys. Sorry, I was kissing my dog and got a little dog fur on my lips. That's disgusting. But anyways, so here's the front of the bag. Another con that I would say is this is in noir or black, and I'm not shy about, I don't baby my bags really, so you can definitely see that there is makeup all over this bag. And I've tried to wipe it off. I'm gonna have to get some kind of safe leather cleaner because just trying to wipe it off hasn't helped. I did take the stickers off. With this bag, I can't remember what kind of leather this is. That's pretty bad of me. I know that these two leathers are different. So this is a very smooth leather. I want to say possibly a Swift, and then this, it's almost like a Clemence. I think it's one of the newer leathers, but it's got the grains to it. So here's the front. I did put an Hermes Twilly on the handle, I guess just to protect it. I don't know, it's cute. Okay, here's the side of the bag. Here's the back. There is a pocket. It's a pretty decent sized pocket. Stick my hands in there. You can't really see very well. And then there are two little loops on the back, so you can go ahead and put the strap on. I'll show you how to attach the strap. So the closure, or I'm sorry, the little hook, my sales associate said that it's very oh my gosh, my brain is literally fried right now. Streamlined. There we go, streamlined. So that way that it doesn't really hook on the bag and scratch your bag. So the strap is super short. I use my Longchamp strap because the strap that the 24-24 comes with is only long enough for a shoulder strap. So let me show you how to put that one on. Attaches there. And then one of the cons that I saw online was that when it hangs, it kind of, because it's attached to the back and not the top, it hangs going forward, but it's against your body, and that doesn't really bother me at all. I've never had a problem with that. So for that to be a con, I don't care at all. So here's the back. It's so pretty. And then the side is the same as the other side because that's how symmetry works. Here's the underneath. There are no feet. I think that's a con because you're going to damage the bottom of your bag much easier, and I have to be careful with it, more careful with this bag than I would be with my other ones. There's this little interesting like leather piece. I'm not quite sure what that, I don't know, that's just the design, I guess. And then up the side. Okay, so that's the exterior with the top, if you can see. Okay, and then with the closure, you can pretty easily stick a finger in there. Not too concerned about that. I think it's, again, just the aesthetic with the way that they have the bag. But yeah, I think it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I would actually prefer the look of this bag to the Kelly. That being said, I feel like with the Kelly, because, I don't know, I guess because it's got the sangles on the side and then it also has the flap going over, you're maybe a little bit more protected leaving your bag open. But with this bag, because it's so hard to close, you kind of have no choice but to walk around leaving your bag open because, again, I'll just show you. So to open the bag, you just twist. And then I've also heard some people say that the opening is very narrow, and that's true. It is pretty narrow, but I feel like the size 29 is a big enough bag to where it doesn't matter. I did order a bag protector, a bag organizer from Amazon. If anyone is interested, I can always link it down below. Just let me know. But I'll go ahead and take this out and show you the inside, and then I'll show you how the bag closes. This bag organizer, I'll just show you real quick. Paracord, make everything in order and within reach. So it's got pockets on all the sides and on the inside as well. It fills up the bag a lot, and I feel like it really limits how much I can put in versus if I just had it as like a big open bag or pouch, but I don't want to ruin the inside leather. So I don't know how well you can see. So it's all leather lined inside. There's one pretty big pocket on the back, pretty deep, and then there are no pockets on this front side. And then when you open it, this is the back side to the flap. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the atrocity it is to try to close this bag. It is horrible. So let's say I'm checking out, I need to go ahead and close it, so I can't, so I would have to like lift up this piece and try to push down and then align it just perfectly if I wanted to do it one-handed, and then I was able to close it. But I don't want to have to lift up on this back leather and potentially like increase like pulling at the leather. Like that's going to ruin the bag. So what I have to do every time in order to close this bag is use two hands, and I have to make sure this little loop is aligned, and then align this little rectangle just right, and then I can close the bag and then walk around. But seriously, like, that looks ridiculous, especially for the price of this bag, which was the most expensive bag I've ever purchased. I feel like the design's a little bad with the closure. So what I'll do is I'll walk around like this with the bag open, and yeah, I just don't feel very secure. I typically will, like, every time I'm at work, I have my wallet in my pocket, but I mean, girls don't have pockets when we wear real clothes. So, like, what am I gonna do? I don't know. I just don't feel very secure with this bag. So I have to keep that in mind whenever I'm using it. All right, so let me show you how the organizer fits. First, So if there's absolutely nothing in the bag, this is what it looks like. It's a little bit slouchy, and I like slouchy bags. I don't like bags with structure, a ton of structure. I also don't like big puddles either. But that is what the bag looks like without any kind of support inside. And here's the opening. So I'll go ahead and put in this organizer. And maybe there's a better organizer out there. If someone wants to let me know, that would be awesome. Now there's like Smorga and something about a roux, 7 roux something. I'm not quite sure, but I just went with Amazon because I had just gotten over the sticker shock of what I paid for this bag, so I was just going with whatever was cheapest. Okay, so I'm going to try to fit some of the stuff that I have in my work bag in here just to kind of show you what can fit. So I have this pouch from Estee Lauder that I keep a bunch of random stuff in, like eye drops and tampons and toothpicks and random things. So honestly, I don't even know if this is going to fit. So I think I'm gonna have to use 2 hands and try to work it in there. And with the organizer, like that takes up a pretty good chunk of the bag. And then I will put my 2022 calendar in here. And I don't know, let's pretend these are sunglasses. I would not wear this bag to work. And we'll do a lip gloss and my wallet. Just randomly placed. Okay, so it's getting pretty full. Let's see. I went to the, I don't know. I mean, I'll just keep adding things, I guess, until like it's like way too full. But I went to the dentist the other day, so some travel size toothpaste and my Louis Vuitton little booklet. I don't even know if this is gonna fit. It's like barely gonna fit. Okay, so it is completely stuffed. It's also a very, very heavy bag, and with all this stuff in, it's super, super heavy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to close it, and I am not going to try to like, yeah, it's not gonna close with all of this in here. So this is too stuffed. So I'm someone who likes bigger bags. I'm also someone who really likes a strap. So I've been kind of eyeing on Fashion File the size that's a little bit larger. The only issue is it doesn't have a strap, and there's really no way with this bag to add on a strap because there's no like little hooks here where the handle goes. You can't, I mean, you would really ruin the bag if you tried to do anything like that, and there's no hook attachments on the back of the size 35. So if I went with the size that's larger, it would really just be a handheld or kind of crook of the arm bag. But even this, like, it's kind of a tight fit. So yeah, so now that I took a couple things out, it's still not closing. Let's see if I took out my organizer. And here, so I think it will close, but here we have that awkward, I have to align it just right and use 2 hands for it to close. So, I guess my review of this bag is it's really pretty and I don't regret purchasing it. If I regretted it, I would sell it, and I don't plan on selling it. I'm actually planning on getting the larger size, possibly. So I would say if this is a bag that like you're eyeing after, lusting after, maybe you should go ahead and just, just go ahead and get it, I guess. I just wanted to like warn everybody of all of these things that I kind of had to find out the hard way. Yeah, So if you have any questions or you want to see anything else about this bag that maybe I didn't go over, I'd be happy to do like a quick another little video, just kind of detailing anything that I missed or answering any questions that I didn't get to this time. But hopefully you found that helpful, and hopefully, you know, if you're interested in the bag, you'll still be interested, because it's a beautiful bag and I definitely enjoy it. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and also please consider subscribing because I have more bag videos to come. Thank you so much.